Now, today, child abuse is one of the popular case that always occur in our society. In fact, this case need to be this more attention so that they can be listened or we can even put end to it. Before we go further, let me introduce our panel member. Most of them are very knowledge and also experience in this matter that we will be discussing. Without wasting our time, my friend question to our panel member, Muhammad Shah, my doctor. Can you tell us later about the child abuse?
Thank you, Mr. Moderator. Although there are many formal and acceptable definitions of child abuse, the following is offered as a guide for information on child abuse and neglect. Child abuse consists of any actually of omission or omission that endanger or impair child physical or emotional health and development. Child abuse equals any damage done to a child which cannot be reasonably explained and which is often respected by an injury or series of injuries appearing to be non-actual in nature. There are 4 types of child abuse. It is physical, sexual, psychology, and also neglect. Firstly, physical abuse is any non-accidental injury to a child. Secondly, sexual abuse is any sexual acts between an adult and child. Thirdly, psychological abuse is also referred to as emotional abuse or mental abuse. It is a form of abuse characterized by a person subjecting or expressing another to behavior that may result in psychological trauma, including anxiety, chronic depression, or post-traumatic stress disorder. Lastly, the most common type of child abuse is neglect abuse. It is the failure to provide for a child physical needs. This includes lack of supervision in appropriate housing or shelter. Lack of supervision in appropriate housing or shelter, inadequate provision of food and water, inadequate clothing for season or weather, abnormal level of medical care and inadequate hygiene. Thank you. They are from me.
Okay, thank you to the Dr. Sultan. To make more forum clear up, Mr. Shah, you ask Chief of Police at DKA1A Police Station. You must know about this case statistic. Can you share about the general statistic?
Thank you to Mr. Alif to invite me to join this forum today. Okay. Child abuse is on the rise in Malaysia with an increase of some 700 report cases between 2019 and 2021. Despite significant strides made by the government in improving child protection measures in recent years, statistics from the Department of Social Welfare show a rise in report child abuse cases in Malaysia. 2021, 2,718 child abuse report. 2020, 2,279 child abuse report. And 2019, 1,999 child abuse report. Child abuse report in Malaysia spiked to a record high last year, according to statistics. Okay. As police blame the crime on misunderstanding and financial difficulties, the number of physical child abuse cases jumped about 26% from 203 in 2022 to 257 in 2023, the highest record over the last 5 years. Malaysian Federal Police revealed to local daily. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Syed. Okay, now is the time that we're waiting for everyone to hear one of the voice from one of the child abuse victims. Parent, Mr. Reza. Reza, can you share with us about the impact of child abuse based on your experience with this one of the child abuse victims?
Thank you to Mr. Aziz to invite me today. At first, my child claimed that the teacher was going to hit him. But later changed this story to say that friend did it. However, a week later, my wife noticed another bruise on his chest for asking the center. The center said it was normal, possibly due to fight with other children. Me and my wife accepted the explanation and continued sending my children to the center until he started complaining of headache. Yesterday, when we picked up our children from the center, my wife noticed a lump on his leg and rubbed it. She was shocked to discover an injury on my children. I even investigated the center, but they had no explanation for it. I instead viewed the center's CCTV footage and expressed disappointment that the center did not take previous complaints seriously. We feel police report and prosecution. This cannot be allowed to continue to prevent our children from suffering to self-hate. My wife is also traumatized by the incident, especially since she is pregnant with second child. We expect the authorities to take appropriate action against the center. And now my children is currently undergoing treatment and hospital to determine the extent of injury suffered.
Thank you to moderator for the questions. The punishment to the babysitter has been jailed for 18 months. For what she done, the babysitter had initially pleaded not guilty when charged with murder under section 302 of the case. Then the babysitter was slapped with an alternative charge under section 31(1)(a) of Child Act. Read together with section 31(5)(b), which provided the jail terms up to 20 years or a fine up to $50,000 ringgit. Upon conviction decided before this, a child give punishment a maximum sentence of 20,000 ringgit or both was indicated. Therefore, penalties are raised for a fine of 50,000 ringgit and 20 years in prison for offence under section 31 to obey and disregard and inform the child. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Ghani. The conclusion, as regulation, child abuse is one of the serious issues that in every regulation so that I can be more worse. Furthermore, to surpass it, we must overcome with below risk and also with the within way that is the point various also in child abuse case. Say no to child abuse. Thank you for today, the all generation, my friend, and doctor, police, and Mr. Parent, and lawyer. Thank you for the presentation from me and friend.